Hey guys, I'm back, and for this video I'm going to do another DIY series, but this time it's going to be with the lovely mason jars. And filming this video was so much fun because I'm obsessed with mason jars, so I'm so excited for you guys to watch it. So if you would like to see what I did by decorating my mason jars and making them really cute for my room, then I suggest you keep watching. So I'm going to be showing you 3 different projects, and in total I'm using 7 mason jars. For your first mason jar project, you're going to need 3 mason jars, and there's actually 2 sets of steps that you're going to need here. For the first step, you're going to need some acrylic paint, some paintbrushes. The second part, you will need some fake flowers, some wire cutters, some scissors, some sandpaper, and some twine. So my little trick is if you take the lid of the mason jar, you can use it to put your paint on, and it's just so much more easier. So when you're painting your mason jar, you don't have to spread it out evenly and make it perfect, because the point is supposed to make it look like an antique and look like it's more aged. Third mason jar, I'm going to do a pretty pink color, and you could see the color is kind of light, so I just did a second coating on this. My favorite part of the whole project, and all you're basically doing is just scraping off paint with your sandpaper. My ideal tip is to start with your words and then start scraping them off, because it just adds to the whole aged effect. Now you're going to take your twine, and I cut mine around 6 inches each, and you're just going to tie them around your mason jars, not making them too perfect because you still want to keep up with that aged effect. Then you're going to take your fake flowers, and I cut mine roughly 16 inches. Depending on how big your mason jar is, that's how much you're going to cut it. And once you're all finished, this is what it should look like. Project 2, you're going to need 2 mason jars, some spray paint, I use gold spray paint, some Krazy glue, and some animals which you're going to paint with. So basically all I'm doing here is just spraying my animals, and I use cardboard under them because it is going to stain whatever you spray under it. The next thing you're going to do is take your Krazy glue, and you're just going to paint the feet of your animals. Then you're just going to place your animal on top of the mason jar and just hold it down a few seconds. And then I just did the same thing to another animal. And this is what the finishing project should look like. For project number 3, you're going to need some chalk paint, a paintbrush, some scissors, and some ribbon of your choice. First thing, you're going to take that little twisty thing off the top, and you're going to start painting it with your chalk paint. Your paint should dry in a couple minutes because it dries pretty quick. So next you're going to measure your tape and you're going to cut it exactly around the mason jar. And since my tape is kind of like a sticker tape, all I'm going to do is peel it off and put it right on my mason jar. After that, you're pretty much done and you can just decorate them however you like. For me, I took some chalk and just made little yin-yang signs on the top of my lid. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and tell me how you liked it in the comments below.